Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. We're going to see what the energy has in store for us today. Please remember that not all messages will be for everyone. If something doesn't resonate, just leave it and take the rest. What I was picking up on before this reading began is that this reading is either for a masculine energy or about a masculine energy. We'll get some more details here, so pick whatever side of that you're on and take that into consideration. I'm getting that for this energy, there is some sort of connection with a feminine energy, and I am getting this is or was or has been or is supposed to be some sort of loving connection. But what I got from the beginning was that the feminine energy in this situation, their flame in this connection or for this connection has already died out. Like, it died out long ago, and it's the masculine energy here that has really been trying to keep that burning, keep that spark alive, keep that relationship alive, but it's been a one-sided effort to some degree or another. So let's see what's coming out. There's a King of Cups energy here. This is a masculine energy. This is very emotionally stable, emotionally balanced energy, loving and caring. There could be someone with Cancer placement significant in their chart. Okay. And so, yeah, that's this masculine energy. The masculine energy has been focused on the loving, nurturing aspects of this connection. And this masculine really saw a future for themselves on the horizon with this feminine energy. But there's something about the feminine energy where it was never really about the love for her. She was focused on material things. She was focused on what she could gain financially from that connection. And the King of Swords is coming out here. There's a couple of things with that. This King of Cups, this masculine energy that this reading is for, or centering around. This person is going to be finding out the truth of this. That this woman's heart was never really in this connection in the way that he thought it was. And I'm also getting that this woman has been cheating with someone. And this could be another masculine energy, or if it's with a feminine energy, they're cheating with someone, a feminine who's in their masculine energy. I'm also getting that this feminine energy could have become pregnant at some point in time. Oh, I am getting the original couple that this is about. they might have a child together. So like this King of Cups sees her as like a mothering energy in some respect, but that's not really been her focus. She was really focused on like what she could gain materially from this connection. And she's definitely been communicating with someone else. And whether this is the person that like I'm getting, even if these people have a kid together, there's like a new like fresh pregnant energy going on here. And that like, if she's claiming that it's the King of Cups child, there's a very high possibility that it isn't actually in truth. That this has been like someone else that she's sleeping around with, but like trying to pass it off as the King of Cups child. And this Queen of Pentacles could have could be like a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or maybe not even as their sun sign, but as some other significant placement in their chart. Yeah. The communication with this like this energy outside the relationship, they've been collaborating, conspiring together. It's like something for the money. It's like maybe this woman knows that isn't his child, that it's someone else's, but is trying to pass it off as his child. Like they're both trying to pass it off as his child because of like financial reasons. One of... Yeah, okay. Yeah. So this King of Cups, if you are this masculine energy, or if you're just like someone else related to this connection, like this masculine energy that this is centered around is a very hard worker. But these other people who are trying to like scheme and like pass this child off as his, there's this element of cloaking here. I'm noticing like he's wearing this yellow apron, and this person here is like cloaked in this like yellow. It's it's like this feminine energy is like trying to like mask themselves as like being a match for this masculine energy, but it's just a disguise. But there's also an element here, like those roles could be reversed in a way where, because the person all in white here, the person all in white is looking innocent, and this like they're the one that's like holding an object, like a little bundle. This other person is like wearing the cloak, so I'm getting this impression that like this King of Swords might be someone that this King of Cups knows, that might be very close to them, that might there might be a sense of camaraderie between them. Like it might be Like, if you're this man, it might be your best friend or someone who's like wearing this disguise to look like your best friend, but really they've been sleeping with your woman. Yeah, and you're definitely finding out the truth about this situation. This could be like through another feminine energy. It's like, I don't know, it's like there may be signs of that truth peeking out, like through your friend or coworker, or like however you're like closely connected to this person. Like, it feels like a brotherhood feeling. You could be like partners in the community, like business partners even, or like part of an organization. I'm getting like in a fraternity together potentially, or some sort of fraternal order. But it's like you're getting this truth somehow. It's almost like it may be like a feminine friend, or maybe if this person has someone else, like it may be that person's partner, like coming to tell you what they found out, what they saw, what they heard. But I'm also getting this angelic voice of truth and justice, just like bestowing this information on you, like cutting through all the crap and basically like showing you the truth and showing you the path forward, like out of this situation that's been deceiving and sort of like set up to be against you. Yeah, like these people have been employing employing tactics to like play on your like sensitive, like emotional, like caring nature, like making you feel guilty, like, oh, like it's only fair that you like take care of your child, even though like, you know, all these feelings are gone or whatever. But it's like these energies, it's like I'm not necessarily getting like equal give and take here. I'm getting this like beggar energy. But it's like that's what's going to be revealed, that this isn't actually fair, that this isn't actually balanced in this situation. And this is a situation that this man has felt very stuck in. Like it's been difficult to find like hope and enthusiasm. Like the man feels blocked from going forward. Like they don't have the strength to be in control of their life the way that they really want to be. It feels like they're hung up, they're caught, they're suspended. It's like almost like stuck in a cycle, like caught in time, like existing in a it feels very stagnant. And I heard the phrase hang you out to dry. It's like that's what this woman is trying to do at this point, is hang you out to dry. They have this very very like palpable energy of taking and like receiving from you more than they give, more than they offer. And it's like you're the King of Cups is very generous. The King of Cups wants to do what's like kind and caring and right. And in some ways that's like blindsided you into feeling, I don't know, it's not even that you're not, until you like see this as the truth, you don't feel yet exactly like you're being taken advantage of. You feel like you're just being responsible and like taking care of what you're supposed to take care of. But once this truth and about like how they've been working together to sort of create this scenario of like basically like making you pay for their love child, and like sweeping that under the rug, you're going to see it as being taken, as like you being taken advantage of at that point. That's interesting. Those two cards blue. Like if this Queen of Swords is like a physical person and not just like your own knowledge and awareness and perception bringing you the truth, like you'll be able to collaborate with this person to sort of like balance things out in this situation. Eight of Pentacles, yeah, like dedication, focus, skill, mastery, attention to detail. Like, what did I say? The King of Cups is a hard worker. There's no greater card of hard work than the Eight of Pentacles in this deck. Yeah, like, yeah, as the King of Cups, like you feel like this vision that you had of like growing into the future with this person, and like, I don't know, it's like when you first got together, you had this like grand vision, but that's sort of like come to a halt. You don't see the same future that you saw before. And it's giving this energy of sort of like wandering around in circles, like stuck in a cycle. Because and it's like the King of Cups is also intuitive. Like you may feel that something is wrong, but you can't quite put your finger on what it is. And that may be also because you're so busy with your work and wrapped up in work that you don't notice so much some of the signs about what's creating the scenario. But you definitely don't feel like you're going the same direction that you thought you were going to go in with this person. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. What did I tell you? Like, this person saw getting with you as like an investment to their wealth, like an opportunity for stability, like potential for prosperity. The Ace of Pentacles is one pentacle. That's the one pentacle she's looking at. It's like that's all that she really cared about. So, and I'm noticing this like rose bush around her. Something about her having this like prickly, kind of off-putting energy, like an earth sign, like it's kind of cold. There's this like coldness about this woman, and it's not because the love was really lost. It was like it was never really there. It looked, the rose, it grows and it looks so beautiful and smells so sweet. but it's covered in thorns. Yeah, so I'm getting, like, whoever got this woman pregnant, or, you know, even if they're not, like, pregnant yet or will be, maybe it's just, like, the birth of this idea of, like, conspiring. Like, this King of Swords has their own resources. Like, they have their own life and their own wealth independently of this situation. But it's something about them still conspiring to, like, pass this off as your child. It has something to do with them not wanting to disrupt their life. And again, maybe that's because they already have another partner. Like, maybe these are two married couples and they don't want to do anything to mess that up. So they're trying to just, like, keep things where they're at, and telling whatever lies I'm getting, like, right in your face to I don't know, to, like, make sure that you don't know. Yeah, I am getting there's kind of been there have been some signs. That's what it is. Like, you can't put your finger on it, because this person that's, like, been masquerading as, like, your friend or your business partner, or, like, someone who's on your team, they've kind of, they're trying to you know, wear this disguise and seem like everything is normal, but there are subtle signs in like the ways in which they withdrew from you to a certain degree. It's like they may still come in your face and, like, say, like, hey, you know, how are you? Like, everything's good and blah, blah, blah. But, like, they don't talk as closely and intimately with you as they used to. It's almost like giving this feeling that instead of like you used to have a relationship that felt like they would like lay out their whole hand and show it to you. But now it seems like they're, like, showing you some things, but then, like, holding back, like, the rest of the cards in their hand. Yeah, and this cycle is coming to an end when this truth is revealed, when this truth is realized, when it's spoken. Like, that will ultimately bring this feeling of stuckness and feeling like you're going around in circles. Like, it's coming to an end. It's definitely a third party situation here. Like someone is meddling in this relationship that shouldn't have been and shouldn't be. But they've kind of been, like, it looks from their perspective that they're getting away with this, that, like, things are being successful. Like, you all of you, like, may all still get together at social gatherings, but something about the dynamic is different. So, like, maybe these two are, like, friendlier than they've ever been before, but it's like, even though they try to hide it, it's something that like it's subtle, but it's like a noticeable difference nonetheless. And it's like King of Cups, like you've been accepting things at face value and being your natural generous self. But people have been celebrating behind the scenes because they know it's like something about this situation, this like new pregnancy or this like uncertainty, it's really been stressing you out. And it's like they're celebrating this because they feel like they've successfully got you like stuck and caught and trapped in this, and the illusion that they created, the disguises that they're wearing are successful. Getting move your body. If you have been working a lot and like to the point of like neglecting other aspects of your life, I'm getting that like you could be working a lot because like you're trying to like financially keep up with this like new life and everything. You're just trying to keep up with the things that are coming at you, and it's sort of narrowed your focus to like needing to work and needing to provide. But I'm getting to like not neglect yourself. Like if you haven't been as physically active to like do something about that, even if it's just like, you know, making a new habit of going for a long walk during your lunch break or something. You need to create some sort of balance in your life, and doing it in a very physical way will ground that into physical reality, that you're at least like pulling some of your energy toward yourself, and that physical movement within your body will help to sort of like jostle up some of the stagnant energies that have been existing in your mind and in your environment. Okay. Getting find air. Yeah, that's first of all, that's like another what's the word? I don't know, like sign of like getting outside to do that movement. Like out in the fresh air where you can connect with nature. So it's like, don't walk around your office building. Don't like try to do something inside your house, because part of it's almost like breathing in that stagnant energy. It's like you need to breathe new air, like different air than the air that you've been breathing. Like, all right, there's like something about watching the air like moving through the leaves, like blowing the leaves off of the tree and letting them fall. Cause like something significant is happening with this in the fall time. I'm also getting this King of Cups that has some sort of like water placement significant in their chart. There's also some significant air placement in your chart. Libra, Aquarius, where is my brain? Gemini. You need to lean out of that water energy, out of your emotions and this like nurturing thing, to be more like mentally perceptive, like focus more on your like mental acuity, like the communication you hear, the thoughts that you think, like the things that you notice, like get more in your air energy. I'm also getting like almost like something about being an invisible presence. Okay, I'm I'm getting specifically that like, I don't know, if you don't already have like security cameras or like whatever like set up in and around your house, that may be something that you feel called to do, so that you can see the truth about what's been going on, about what kind of lies are being told, about what's being hidden from you. Because the other card that flipped out is burn your boat. There may also be fire energy present in your chart, and you need that air to like fan those flames. It's like you've been in sort of a like submissive kind of energy, sort of like just taking things as they come, the taking things at face value, and like being very trusting of these people. But it's like you need a little air, a little truth to like reignite the parts of you that are made of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, in order to appropriately address this situation. Because like it says burn your boat, but it's like I'm getting that like when you do this, when this truth comes in and it sort of you realize that like this whole structure has been supported on like your emotional foundation, your like physical foundation, that you will be like you will be the one to like burn the bridge there. It's like you've been trying to keep that flame alive. Well, getting some new perspective, some new ideas, some new information about this situation is really going to change how you handle things. Sleep. Okay. So for one thing, again, focused on work, focused on providing, like being in this loop. I'm getting that like your days are often like, they feel the same. It feels like monotonous, and there may be like that you're not getting enough sleep, that something about this is draining you and your sleep is being affected. And also there's something about your dreams. Something about your dreams is going, I'm getting like, it's going to show you everything. And like if you're not dreaming, it's number one, probably because you're not getting enough sleep consistently. maybe your body isn't producing enough melatonin for whatever reason, maybe consider taking some of that, or maybe drinking some like mugwort tea, something along those lines that like helps you connect with those parts of yourself in the dream state, because I'm getting that you're going to receive some very important messages through that avenue. Maybe some of the details or underlying energy that you're maybe not going to get from the external outside world. Something that's going to help you see through those illusions, to help you see like who these sharks are in your waters. And I'm also getting like really see the shape of things, to see what it is that you've actually been growing, and what's really in your headspace and your environment. This go through the mirror was on the bottom. There's something here about looking inside yourself, not just like at yourself, because that would be looking in the mirror. You've got to look through it. I'm getting there needs to be a sort of honesty about those uncertain feelings that you've been having. Maybe giving a little more weight and poignance, like validity to the things that you experience when you dream. I'm also getting like this may also, you may have some things happen to you like while you're awake, like signs and symbols that like remind you or somehow like pointing you to this truth. There's also a message here about like you've kind of, I don't know, like you like put your head down. You kind of had your eyes closed to this situation in some way. It's like you've been in some way partially asleep while these people have been doing this around you. About like all of the answers, all of the truth that you need can ultimately be found inside you. Because what's happening externally is like, it is intentionally illusory. It's intentionally meant to throw you off, to keep you from walking away. But like, it's up to you to see like what it is that you're living in and who you really are and what you really want versus what these people have been like putting on you and trying to keep you stuck in. Okay, there's Aquarius energy. And Capricorn. That's some earth and some air. I'm also getting like, there's something about like rebelliousness. Like, I don't know, it's almost this like, in order to overcome this, like you have to be willing to like set the status quo aside, because it's like this person wanted to keep their life separate even though they've kind of been meddling in yours. it's like that sort of has to stop. Like, these people are going to be exposed for what they've done. And it's important that you accept that for what it is, not try to, I don't know, like, make excuses for them just to, like, keep the image of things, like, looking happy. Like, it's like you might have to address this in an unconventional way, or in a way that you're not really used to. I don't know, it's like the King of Cups is like big Cancer energy, because it's the cardinal water sign, but like the cardinal earth sign is Capricorn. That's kind of an opposing energy. It's like all of your ambition and productivity has been like funneled into your work, but it's giving this sense that some of this drive needs to be put toward your connection, and not just towards the connection, because you've kind of been attempting to do that by like keeping this flame alive, by giving this person what they want, which is just the financial security. But it's also about creating a solid foundation for yourself. Because whatever this is, whatever this was, wherever you're at with it, like, it's not built on solid ground. Orb Weaver. Yeah, it's like this trap was woven just for you to fall into it and get stuck. And it's like you're currently in it, but you have the ability to get out. And like I said about it being like you having to do something unconventional that feels like kind of rebellious to you. It may not be to other people, but it's going to feel that way to you, because it's like you have this very sort of like traditional energy, but you're going to have to get creative about how you deal with this. There's this sort of like docile energy that they like see you as. It's almost like the way these people have been manipulating your good nature. It's almost like them seeing you as like a pet, as like a pawn, like an ornament in their garden. But cats are very magical and spiritful creatures deep down. And that's what these people don't see, is that you actually have potential and access on your own to know, to like see through these lies, to see through these illusions. And they don't expect you to have that. Like, they think that you're just this little like innocent thing that sits around the house, or like something like that. You could be someone who like it's very home centered and like likes to spend a lot of time at home. But like when you start I don't know, like connecting with other things, like other aspects of yourself, like taking better care of your body and your how you're thinking about things, and getting more in touch with like the natural world. It's like you're going to be able to connect some of these dots that like you didn't realize were sitting right under your nose. We also have Gemini energy here on the bottom. So I'm getting a few things that like you have a very sharp intellect, but it's not your intellect that these people are playing toward. It's your emotional nature. So it's like because they've got you like in your feelings, it's almost like they've got you by the emotional balls, that like that's pulling energy away from like your mental acuity. And like all you have to do is like withdraw some of the emotion from it to get more. I don't know, I almost never like recommend this to people, but like to get more in your head, which is that air energy, to like think more judiciously, more discerningly. And that's going to allow you to see this truth of like the dual nature of these people, where they've been two-faced and untrustworthy in your life. Okay, so, wow. That's crazy. So, I mean, I shuffled these cards from the come out, and they still came out like in numerical order, 32, 33, 34. Okay, I'm getting like the word on this rosy bonnet card. And there's something else here about fall, like all these dead leaves on the ground, like fall, winter, spring. So like something something is changing, something is transforming over this like 9-month period of fall, summer, fall. That's interesting. Summer could be relevant in some way, but it's fall, winter, and spring. Like this child could be due in spring, or maybe how things fall, maybe it will actually be born in summer, but like this is timing. It's like there's something about this timing. And I'm also getting like the word here is define. Like you think about like the definition, like saying what something is. And that is an aspect to this, but I'm also getting that what you need, what you've been asleep up to yourself about, because I don't know, this pink is like, it's like an act of self-love that you're doing for yourself when you go through this step in this fall. And it's like, what this is I'm getting like define, like like letting yourself look deep inside you through the mirror and recognize that like staying in this cycle, like running yourself ragged to provide for this situation that feels like it's not providing for you in the same way. Like this define, it's like, it's like letting yourself admit that this relationship's current status is the opposite of fine. It's like you've been trying to convince yourself that like this is okay and this is what you want and that everything's like all well and good. But it's like once you're really honest with yourself and do the loving thing to yourself and admit to yourself that things aren't really fine because you don't feel fine. You don't feel like you're being given to, and you don't feel like these people are generous with you in the same way that you're generous with them. Like there's definitely an imbalance here. Once you get really honest with yourself and admit that to yourself, that's when, like, over the winter time, you're going to like all this blue, like there's something to do with communication, like whether it's this person's partner or like receiving communication from somewhere else about what, like the truth of what's been going on. Like you're going to see their true colors. You're going to see the coldness that these people actually exhibit. There could be weird thing. There could be some sort of like Masonic ties going on, something there. Like I mentioned that like those guys are like in a brotherhood. Like maybe that feels relevant to you. Maybe that's something you're like participating in, like with this person. But it's like you're going to see the truth about what that is, and like the coldness of it. Like something about decay too, something about that like you just felt like you've been withering in that situation. And then you're going to realize that like this has been, these people and who they really are has been the source of your stagnation. Like these people sought to like I said, hang you up to dry. Like these people wanted to like bleed you out. And I'm getting to that this isn't necessarily just about the money in that respect. I mean, these people are all about the money, but it's like, it's almost like this plan to like spill your blood in some way, to like give new life to something else, to like have a fresh start, have a new beginning. Like it's potential that these people like even had some sort of like plot to unalive you and like take you out of the picture once they had things like established that, you know, they would be like set up financially after that happened. If this person has a life insurance policy on you or you have a life insurance policy where they are the beneficiary, I would be really wary of that. Yes, yeah. I'm like getting another download, like just confirming that, like something about the teeth, that song, but I don't know how, but they found me. It's called From the Gallows. Like it's talking about like counting your teeth as you carousel into your grave. Anyway, yeah, like that's all pretty dark, and like I've been holding this the whole time, like the dead man's fingers, and like there's something really important about timing. It's like I'm getting like something about like you admitting this to yourself and seeing these true colors is like at first something that you're going to like keep internally with you, just to sort of like reorient yourself. But it's like you have to have something about this resolved by springtime, like something about this process, or you're going to you might no longer have a chance to do anything about it, basically. There's something about 36. This person could be 36 years old, or perhaps something about this whole scenario all started when someone was 36 years old. Okay. That's it. Be safe. Be aware. Love yourself. And listen for the truth.